Some people get Apocalypse, Revelation, confused with Apocrypha, which is totally the opposite. It's something secret and hidden, and refers to about 15 books that appeared between the intertestamental period, between Malachi and the Gospels. And there are some books there that are being used by some that are not considered inspired by Protestants. And there are many, many reasons, and I'm not going to get into all of them now, but I will mention just enough to say that there's really need for question, because the inspired canon, Hebrew canon of 39 books, are agreed that they're inspired, but then some of these books came that we aren't sure who the authors are. They're not identified. They never say that they were inspired or God showed them and God gave them something. And would you believe there are some teachings in some of them that are totally against the canon, the Hebrew canon, like purgatory, praying for dead, prayers for and of the dead. There's enough in them to lead. And then one of the strongest evidences that two of them that I like, is that even though the New Testament has over 500 direct quotes or references to the Old Testament Scripture, they do not have one reference to any of these 15 apocryphal books. Jesus nor his disciples nor those that wrote the New Testament quoted once. And to me that's good evidence. And then Josephus, one of the great Jewish historians, was related to the Maccabean family that provided 2 books in the Apocrypha. And he said, there may be some history, but they're not inspired by God. Well, that's, of course, you might find relatives of mine too that might say something against me. And so some people say that's not a very strong argument. But when you get about 9 evidences, and that's one of the 9, I think it has some credence.